Welcome, my friends, to the Connecting Gratitude Workshop. I'm Adam Lavazza, and this is the second video in the workshop. Whether you're just curious about the benefits of gratitude or you've been practicing gratitude for a while, this is the place to be to go deeper with gratitude in a healthy way. I've been studying and intentionally practicing gratitude for about 20 years, and about 8 years ago began to help people to go deeper with it. In this workshop, I'll be teaching you about what some people call the dark side of gratitude. Thank you so much for tuning in. The responses to the first video have been amazing. Now, if you missed this first video in the series, you should go check it out because I've covered awareness of ingratitude and showed that what you focus on is key. And what that means is gratitude is really about a perspective shift. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go back and watch it right now. There's a link at the top of the page, and then you can come back for this second video. Now, in this video, I want to take you a little deeper into this area, and I'm going to show you a way to recognize the dark side of gratitude so that you can stay clear of it or figure a way out if you find yourself in it. This is a place that almost no one gets to intentionally, but it's fairly easy to almost blindly fall into it. In her interview on the Knowledge Project with Shane Parrish, highly respected business leader Kat Cole recounts the experience of her mom coming to her at the age of 9 and saying she was leaving with her and her younger sisters, meaning she was leaving her dad, who was a good man, but alcoholism had brought many real dangers to the family. She asked her mom at that point, but also later in life, what took you so long? And her mom began sharing at that later point with her that she was so grateful that she had a nice house, gifts for the holidays, and Kat's mother's family, father's family, and her mother's friends continued to tell her mother that she was lucky to have all the things she had, and the dangers that came with it were a small price to pay for what appeared to be fortunes. Kat continues by saying, sometimes we can be so humble, so grateful for what we have, that we forget that we have the right, the responsibility to work towards something better. There are really two pressures in that. One is an external pressure, and the other is an internal pressure. And there lies the dark side of it. That voice, either external or internal, that almost commands, you should be grateful you have what you have. And it holds you in place. When gratitude comes in the form of an external or internal pressure on you that holds you in that place, then it really isn't gratitude. It's being transformed to create shame or guilt. And likewise, when someone is putting this same pressure on someone else, it adds to the buildup within the person applying it of a resentment within them, which is being caused by this dark side. According to the editors of the Gratitude Project, gratefulness is not circumstantial or conditional on what is happening. It is a stance that one takes toward life, and difficulties are inevitable and unavoidable in life. Ultimately, here's a way you can recognize the dark side of gratitude. It's by asking this question when considering what your stance is. This question is this expression of gratitude holding me back or keeping me blind? Or is this expression of gratitude helping me forward? Now, we can recognize this dark side, but if gratitude is the stance that one has on life outside of circumstances or conditions, then here's the big question a lot of people ask. How do you stay grateful when bad things happen to good people? The perspective shift we learned about in the last video plays a part in staying grateful. However, our view of the world or outlook is informed by many things, and most often it is shaped by the consistent interactions we have with the people closest to us. It is said that the most important things in life are caught, not taught, and gratitude is certainly that way. Jim Rohn is often quoted saying, "You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with." I know I have found this to be true in my life, that the more I'm around good people, grateful people, then the more I reflect that to others. I have a friend that I'll go running or walking with on trails or around the neighborhood, and whenever possible, I do two things when we pass someone. Know what those two things are? I wave and I smile. Why? Because people will smile back and nearly everyone waves. A smile and a wave is easy to catch, and gratitude can be too. And again, even though all kinds of circumstances may happen, gratitude isn't the positivity or the negativity of the situation, but the approach to get through the circumstance. And the people around us have a huge effect on us and our grateful stance on life. It's perhaps most greatly expressed by the analogy that Alexander Den Heijer gives in his book, Nothing You Don't Already Know. When a flower doesn't bloom, you fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower. But everything we have gone over in these last two videos doesn't happen at the flip of a switch. So I want to tell you about the next video that I've got for you. That's the gratitude habit. You're going to love this one. In fact, I think it will be your favorite in the series. I'm going to walk you through how to make gratitude stick. And you're also going to be able to download the Connecting Gratitude PDF. It's going to be really cool, and I think you're going to love it. So watch for that in your inbox. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on what I've shared? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found value in this video, please share it with at least 3 people you know, especially if they have any thought of trying to live into a stance of gratitude in their life. It's easier to get started on this journey when you have other people on the path with you. But right now, scroll down, please, and leave a comment for me. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.